Python. What up, bro? Good morning, bro. I mean, to me it's afternoon, but I understand for you it's good morning. The 9-0 is pretty close already. Yo, Funk Dad. Thank you, man. Hope you enjoy it. Welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing today? For the people who are subs on Twitch, just a reminder that Saturday, 1 PM Malta time, we will have our study session. I posted on Discord, but if you guys didn't see it, please pay attention to that if you want to participate. I am actually going to shove here the aces in these positions. He actually had a bluff. That's interesting. Good for him. I mean, I do think that at least at some frequency in those positions, aces will shove, so I don't mind it. against this sizing we have to go, but I just don't understand this sizing here. Doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah. That's worth a lot more. I just don't understand the small sizing. It doesn't really make sense in that spot, because once the ace hits, there is no end that he wants to bet thin for value. Like ace queen doesn't want to bet. So it's very unlikely that he has a worse hand, but yeah, against that sizing I just can't fold. But he shouldn't bet that sizing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Ace deuce, great stuff. River really sucks on the queen 8 here. Nice hand. Wow, this actually makes me laugh a lot. I mean, wow. Fuck is that, bro? Yeah, we just shove our fold here on the aces end. We don't have any calls, so I will just shove, obviously. running a little bit bad. At 50 now. On a 5 I will actually raise this and mostly a call. Double barrel here, could also check obviously. I think checking is totally fine. Now I will polarize, so I will go for pot bet. Do it. Going for the off pot because now we are polarizing. Now we just shove. I don't think there is any point in checking. I mean, there is a point in checking, obviously, but... it's more likely that he has an overpair than a draw. might not be true. I don't know. Shagging might be fine there, for sure. Yeah, we might have to bluff the 8 now. I will just bluff, but going very big. I'll explode fold. The ace jack is never full in theory, but I will just fold it. Against that player, which seems really tight. Really? Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Who's gonna wake you in the morning? And who's gonna keep you when storms are coming. I will always. And who's gonna teach me how to listen? And who's gonna love me without a reason? Will you always? Through all the trouble and all the worry, time's gonna bring our way. With all the beauty, through all the heartache, will we always?
Evan Poker, did you play other strategy games growing up? Settlers of Catan, Monopoly, or competitive sports? I was a competitive programmer, bro.
Gonna kiss.
Oops, this is a mistake. I was distracted. Sorry about that. Yeah, I went to the. I will try to not give too much information, otherwise I might dox myself, but I went to the International Olympiads of Informatics to compete for my country. I was a competitive programmer. Dijkstra, algorithms, Dijkstra, BFS, DFS, all of that. I'm not sure if you know about it, but yeah, I was a programmer. When I was really young, I learned by myself at starting age like 13, maybe 14, 13, something like that. So yeah, that's my background. And yes, I do think that it probably correlates with poker, in the sense that poker is a very logical thing, game of logic. And I do think, obviously programming is all about logic. I do think that some skills transfer to poker. I do think to be a professional poker player you need other skills, which I'm not optimal at, like being very good at risk taking, having like those certain abilities, which for example I'm not a risk taker naturally, and so that really hinders my progress in poker. So it's not only about like technical skill in poker, you also depend on other skills. So yeah, I mean, I will just shove here when he goes decising. 3 times? Holy shit, I didn't notice that. Yeah, 3 times is too much. Well, no aces on the deck. But yeah, in terms of like skill, pure skill, and learning the game, programming definitely helps. The skills that you get by being a programmer, it's definitely transferable into poker, I'm pretty sure, because it's a lot about the same like logic and being able to solve problems and all of this. Because I was not like a I'm not sure if you know about competitive programming, but it's not like knowing about computers or even knowing about programming is actually solving problems. The USA actually, if you want to know more about this, the USA actually has a like a training ground which is called USACO. USACO, USACO. I'm not sure how you say it and how Americans say it, but it's basically a competitive programming training camp. So you can know more about this there. So yeah, that's kind of my background. Solving problems and all of this. But yeah, like I said, I don't think you need this to be a good poker player. I do think that some skills are transferable for sure to learn the game, but actually poker is much more than that, and this is why it's so hard, because even a very technical and good player can actually not succeed, because if they don't have like the other capabilities like mental game capabilities, financial managing money capabilities, risk taking is also a very big factor, which if you are not a risk taker naturally like me, it will be much harder for you, in the sense that you need to risk take in poker. You need to be willing to take risks and fail a bunch of times, and if you're not comfortable with taking risks, it will be much harder. But yeah, it's kind of it. This does smell like a trap, to be quite honest with you, but I have to shove. And it's not hard to find bluffs here with a jack, like king jack with a king of clubs, for example. It's very easy to find bluffs, to be quite honest. It's got that small, which kinda makes sense. I have to call one more. Oops, that's a misclick. I think I will bluff this one, by the way. No, I will just bluff it. It's the bluff, just to be clear. I don't think we show down enough, and I think we have a massive amount of fold equity there, so I think they will not be able to actually trap enough. Yo, Busta Crazy, what up, bro? Certified Sun Runner, all 3 times versus Ace. Yeah. I mean, I will show you my fucking yellow line from 50 and out, bro. You're running bad, come on. Give me a little break, bro. Just kidding. What's up, Exodus? What's up, my bro? Yeah, I'm going to overbet too. I'm not sure what sizing we should use here, because on the 10 specifically, we're not trying to protect too much, I think, so I think polarizing there is okay, but I'm not completely sure. Python, by the way, um, shoot me a message, bro. I will add you to the thingy. I know you just watch YouTube, so it's kind of normal that you're not on Twitch. But just shoot me a message on Discord. Don't forget about it, please. Otherwise, I will forget about it. So don't trust my memory, bro. For sure, don't trust my memory. While impressive makes sense, pure logic to make informed decision, but deduction. I studied machine learning in school, so I say training set versus volume events to train my neural work. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, man, don't get me wrong. I do think you like the skills are transferable in terms of learning the technical aspect of the game, but like I said, I really think poker is much more about that. Much more than that. Sorry. Oops, I should have added so dear. How many ends left? Let's see, 11k I think this morning, so about 10k. By the way, it's interesting that a lot of people in competitive programming were also, not a lot of people, but some people I saw were also interested in poker, so, and chess and all of these games. I do think there is like a correlation there for sure. But again, I do think you need a lot more than that to succeed in poker. It's much more than that, so. And this is why it's such a hard game. The program was called Applied Data Science. Yeah, I know about the program. They were some basic for sure. I don't think that's it, bro. I don't think that's the program. Let me show you. It's much more complex than that. This is it, bro. This. USA Computing Olympiad, and they have like training here, this training camp. So you can learn more about that there. USA CO. Yeah, they will not succeed due to money and mental aspects, since our brains are primed to avoid risk and our emotions tilt, which... Yeah, exactly. But a lot of the guys are naturally good at it, which I really think that mental game is even more important than a technical aspect, actually. I do believe this, because obviously you need one and the other, right? You need both to be a really good player, which, by the way, I don't think I am. I think the good players are playing high stakes, not 200 NL. Or even 500. I think that the very good players are playing high stakes, so I don't consider myself a very good player. Actually, I would say I consider myself a decent player who knows the strategy, but I'm not a great player. Otherwise, I would be playing high stakes. But I do think that the mental aspect is what I like very much. Like the risk taking and all of this. It hindered a lot of my progress for sure. Like for me to take and like it's not even of the financial aspect, because I play way. If you read my blog on 2+2, you can read about it. But I play way overrolled for the stakes I play. It's just that I don't know. I'm not a risk taker by nature, and I try to overcome it, and I think I got better over the years. But it's still it's very much still a struggle for me. So yeah. Show the red line. I showed my red line this session in the morning. You can watch that, bro. Shoggers live? Nope. Busta, I don't play live. I've never played live, just online. In the future, my goal would be with poker would be like to play live a part of the year and another time of the year to play. Oops, this is cool. To play online, like mix both. Some months live, some months online. But I think I'm too autistic to play live. I'm not great in those, like, not knowing anyone. Having a 7 is not great here, I will just fold. Like not knowing people and then sitting with them and talking, like small talk and all of that, so I don't know. Final stretch, yep. Hopefully, right? I mean, it might not be if I'm not winning after the 40k ends. We have to go like 3x pot here, I think, because I'm repping 6s and 3s, a very strong hand, right? So it's going massive, very bad river here.
I won't say a word, just let you breathe.
Are you going to
I
bluff?
won't make a sound.
Give up, bro.
I won't slow you down.
Give up. Check.
I knew we were on borrowed time.
Yeah, folding.
Just a passing streak, nothing you would keep. I fell in too deep.
A 55, I'll check back this one.
And as
Yeah,
far
it just
as
has 8s and
I-
shit, so
At least how I remember.
guess I'll go like off pot.
We were leaving in September when red and gold paint the sky. And as far as I, though maybe I pretended, oh, I wish it never ended. I held on with all my might, still waiting on that last goodbye.
I like my bluff here if I start bluffing.
Standing by the door, watching the
But this is a multi-street bluff, we can just bet one and give up, so I will actually overbet the river.
in the silence we made.
It's a bit of an over bluff, but it's fine.
Words to say, they linger
Block
in
this
my
one.
mind. Oh, I wish to say. Oh, I wish to stay. And as far as at least how I remember,
Oh, I'm just shoving here.
we were leaving in September when red and gold paint the sky. inside, though maybe I pretended. Oh, I wish it never ended.
This guy the real Welsh guys or what?
All my might, still waiting on the last goodbye.
This is pretty close.
Last goodbye. Last goodbye. Last goodbye. And as far as at least how I remember,
Motherfucker.
we were leaving in September when red and
Yeah,
gold
having the
paint
9 of hearts is really bad to bluff, so I will not do it.
And as far as
Motherfucker.
maybe I pretended.
Might have to resort to dark cards to be a minute. Bro, I would rather stop playing or play like 200k ends here than be in it. I don't care. I would never do that. So don't worry guys. I'll play the same. I can't be in it. Me neither. This guy the real Welsh guys or what? I doubt it. He would not be playing 50 now. Do we bluff this one? I don't think so, to be honest. Yeah, for me it's just boring to play 10 hands an hour. Yeah, also that. But I do think that there's very nice EV in live games. I do think that can get some nice EV there. We have some decent cash games in Casino in Portugal. Yeah. I spend very little time in Portugal every year. I'm going to export too. Anyways. And yeah, I'm going to bluff here. To X-spot again. He calls. Where do we play, Busta? Virgilius, how long ago challenge started? I started on the 24th of October. Oops, I didn't see this guy was in the pot. Now I'll keep barreling. Yeah, I will just shove the river. just on the sunglasses hoodie and headphones. Yeah. I mean, isn't that kind of, I don't know, feels weird to do that. At the same time, feels weird to be doing the small talk with random people also. I know, I'm kind of autistic, guys, so... Troy Estoril Espinho. Where are you from, bro? More from the north. I won't specify where, but... Not trying to dox myself on stream. Respect, fuck nets. Yeah. It's just too boring being a net, man. What's the point? I mean, we're at the end of the day, we're all a bit of a net in all spots. But like being a true nit is very boring. Yeah, I miss tagging some people here, but yeah. What is Shuck up to? Man, Shuck is fucked up. I should have. Yeah, I'm just going to fold, I guess. Yeah. Still win versus the tens, but that's about it, to be quite honest. Going to double barrel here, ds5. Yeah, we just check folds, that's fine. Proper Euro grinder is really glasses and headphones, yeah. And that's why Americans hate Euros. I feel like Americans are, like, this is obviously a generalization, but I feel like most Americans are much more like extroverted than Europeans. That's my read. It depends also on the European country, right? On average. Can I actually value jam here against the recreational this size? Yeah, I will check because I just think it's too much. Yeah. I will just shove here. In these positions, I think this spear shove are very close to it. So. Man, are these guys actually 4-bet folding? Like, are fish starting to 4-bet fold pre? That's crazy. Stubble? Okay. I see you, bro. I'm from the north. From the north of Portugal. You go to Espinho? That's far away from Stubble, bro. What, like 2 hours or more? I think something like that, right? 2 hours? 2.5, probably. Damn. But what, like the games that run in Portugal is like it's not even 1k NL, right? It's just 500 and lower, I think. Like if you're playing 500 NL live, is it worth it? I don't know. How much per hour can you make? Like very little, right? If you're playing 500. I mean, you can be crushing, obviously. Oh, this guy's a fucking net, so I will actually just call the jacks here, especially when he 3-bets from the big blind, much tighter position. This is a call anyways, sometimes, so doesn't really matter. Yeah, he keeps barreling. I will obviously call one more. Going to check a lot now. Oh, he actually jams. I will not now. Not even level myself there. Let's stick to our read that isn't it. Another net. Fish. Yeah, I will just bluff the ace-6 here, by the way. It's something like pot. Yes. You guys can't hear me well, it's because my daughter is sleeping, so I can't be like very loud today. Actually, it'll donk. Check. Yeah, I'll just hit. Check. I'm just going to shove as a bluff here. Nice. We need some bluffs there, and we will have over pairs there, so no problem. Check back this time. Let's be real here. If hero who happens to be a whale with their headphones on lesson, they would be more than happy to play. Sure. From Braga. Yo. What's up? Portuguese guys, join the Discord. Join the disc. Exclamation mark Discord, guys. This will start being... I will actually check back here. Let's see how he reacts. Okay, now we can shove. I mean shoving. Yeah, when he snap checks we always have the best hand. I'm just thinking... Yeah, I will shove. Polarize myself. Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. These games are funny, man. You know what's funny is that if I bet, he's probably folding. But in that line he's calling, so... Maybe I'm talking too much about my little exploits on stream. That was funny. Bro just snap calls because he thinks I only have a queen or a bluff. You got powered Brazing too? Yeah, I know about it. How's Portugal, bros? How do you feel about it? Feel very bad about it. Feel very, very bad about what's happening. Going to call the 4-bet here. Well, we are in trouble probably. Going to call 1. Folding. Ooh, he just goes off pot, so this is never aces, so I'm happy. He actually probably has the same hand, so call. Hopefully he has a random hand. Yeah. He would never bet that sizing on the flop with aces, so at least we don't lose. What is your red line? That's a secret. I have a... if you want to know more about redline, I always had a losing redline, but if you go on my YouTube channel, I have a video about redline and how I improved mine. I mean, it doesn't really explain a lot about how I improved, but I show you some cool things for you guys to see. I have that video on my YouTube channel, exclamation mark YouTube, subscribe and watch it. How I went from losing redline to winning redline. It happened this year, by the way. I always, even though I think having a positive redline is better than having a losing redline, and some people like to say, oh, it doesn't matter. You can be a winner with a losing redline, but if you have both blue and red winning, it means you're playing like very, very good poker. Having a losing blue line and a winning red line is also not optimal. It's a balance. Do I call one here? Guess I do. Going to raise, and I think we have to call here with an open-ender. Thank you, Exodus. Like I was saying, so I do think you can win because I won myself with a losing red line for years. But if you have both blue and red winning, it means you're like crushing, which should be your goal. You bet off pot. God damn it, this is such an insane spot. I will actually check it. And having the Queen of Spades is so bad. This is kind of the problem here. But he probably has the Queen tens. And he has other ace of spades. I think I will end up calling here. It just has too many bluffs, I think. Having the Queen of Spades is obviously very, very bad in this scenario, but yeah, off pot I think I will end up calling. Yeah, we'll, yeah, this is a fish. So. Yeah, I still don't mind my call, to be honest. I think, yeah, so many draws there. The off pot is like, I don't need to be right very often to make money there. So yeah, I think I still like my call. I think my call is fine. Obviously I wouldn't, like I would prefer not having the Queen of Spades, which is really, really bad, but I really don't mind my call there. This sucks. We have to call. There is no way we can fold here. Nice one. That definitely deserves a bigger bet. So. That's fine. I'm going to check. Too many people. This might be a mistake. Yeah. Okay, nice. Obviously raising. Hopefully we don't get shoved on. Imagine. I would just fold. Unless, like, if this guy shoves, this is like the snappiest fold of all time. It's like the easiest fold of my life. Yeah, I can't actually believe this. Yeah, this is an easy fold, guys. No call here ever. That would be my advice. It's like the easiest folds. Don't give your money to nits, guys. Oops, that's a misclick. Over bet here. Very, very high frequency. On an 8 I will shove this end. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Even with the Queen of Clubs, if you think about it, the Queen of Clubs is not that bad. We actually block Queen 10 of Clubs, which is the nuts, so that's always good, and that will probably call the turn and flop, so... Anyways, I do think it will shove 8% of the time, so I just did it. Feels like I'm in a resort in the Caribbean. The Snapperini. Well, let's call one more. Having the 10 is not optimal, so this is probably a mix. It's already a mix. On the turn, probably. Why is so funny, bro? You know what's funny? You playing with 50 big blinds. That's fucking funny. See? That's funny. Why Queen of Spades bad there? That's an area I need to improve in my game blocker effects. It's because like his call flop call turn range will add the Queen of Spades very often, and so I want him to add the Queen of Spades. I can't call here the jacks. I want him to add the Queen of Spades to bluff, right? So when he doesn't have, like when it's not possible for him to add the Queen of Spades, then it is one bluff combo or some bluff combos, like I don't know what the board was, but like Queen 9 of Spades, Queen 10 of Spades, let's say, right? Ace Queen of Spades, that one will probably not bluff, but yeah, you get my idea. So we are blocking his bluffs, and so it's less likely that he's bluffing slightly. So yeah, that's bad for us when we try to call a bluff catcher, right? It's kind of the idea. Here I'm going to X-Pot. Could also go 3 X-Pot actually. I think that's okay. Yeah, my call there is like, it's whatever. I don't mind my call, to be honest, but it's not like printing or anything. Against the recreation I like it much more, because as you can see it's calling against like King 7, so it's much wider. So he's probably having Queen 10 off there, so if he bluffs just the Queen 10 off, and it's just value betting a King, right? So if he bluffs the Queen 10 offs and some flush draws, I'm already printing there. And that's why against the regular I would never call, because the regular would be much tighter, right? But against the recreational is actually much wider. I will just shove here. I don't think there is much merit in calling, because I think a lot of his raises on the turn are very equity driven, and he will call those because recreationals do these mistakes, so hopefully he doesn't have better. Yeah, just a cooler for him obviously, but calling I think is a big mistake, because a lot of bad cards can come and kill the action. When he raises over the overbet, I don't think he's bluffing too much. It's not a betting board too frequent, so not sure why he's betting that. Okay, we get check raise there. Just going to call. He checks, I will bet small. This guy seems like a splashy player. He check raises again, I will call again. But now it starts really polarizing, right? So if he checks the river, I don't think we can value bet. Yeah. This is actually a pretty bad card, all in all. Yeah. Yeah, this is feeling pretty bad, man. Yeah, I just don't have enough reads here. I will fold. Yeah, it doesn't show yet better. That's a read. Like, that's recreational. When he starts emoting, he would definitely show if he had a bluff, I think. That would be my read. Recreationals are just, if he has a bluff there. I do think he's showing. What do you guys think? Oh, you are blocking his bluff combos? Exactly. Exactly that. Going 3x pot, around 3x pot here. Oops! Oh my god, what am I doing? Yeah, that's obviously not just a call, this is a pure forward. Anyways. Oh man. We had to call one. Of course. Gonna check back on the 100. Going to overbet here. And now we just have enough showdown value. We don't need to bluff this one. We have others. So, go check. Yeah, don't value bet. Not needed. Queen Jack, damn. Queen Jack betting the flop. I think that's actually a pure check on the flop. Queen Jack of hearts without the backdoor flush. Yeah, so we really need to take a note on that, because that's a very important thing. That's actually very, very important to take note of. It's a recreational. I'm mislabeling a lot of people in the pool, just because the stats are not reliable enough. it starts to hurt with all of this grinding. Check. Yeah, what a fucked up river here. Jack. And for the small check raise here. Like this guy's a friend of the stream. I'm going to double barrel here, King Jack. Wow. Nice. I think this is a mandatory bluff. Wait, did it disconnect? Maybe it disconnected. Guys, this is starting to get dicey. There. Yeah, I think that was a nice fold. Unfortunately, like it really sucks to fold that. To be quite honest, but I think it's very rare that we are good there, to be quite honest. Very big, this really sucks. I will call one though. Is this a call? I guess. And check again. This guy leads, I will just raise him. Okay. Is there ever a reason to float the hand like this? I don't think in theory we should float, but I don't know about the practice. Going to X spot here with a 6-4. Okay. Skeptical. We'll explode fold here. Here comes the sun. Yeah, that's not the music. That's not the song.
I see a steeple on the hill. You're bringing out your bread and wine. I'm laying at your altar. I can be your sacrifice.
Wow, what? What are you doing?
You gotta love religion.
So big.
You gotta
Yeah, I will shove here. Just based on his sizing, I think this is a lot of bullshit. I might be wrong here, but I don't know. Yeah, it's like I think this is like bullshit every time. But yeah, I don't know. Might be wrong there. In that case, I was correct. But I don't know. It feels like bullshit to me, and I don't like calling. Just giving him free equity with all this shit. Never good. Do you roll sometimes because you are streaming, or it's just part of your game? It's just part of my game. I know it's like kind of weird. Do you not think that with stakes there is always one clear action because of for sure? But I'm not rolling on the river, for example. Oops, this is a mistake. Obviously, I was distracted. I should have left there for sure. I'm not rolling calls and all of that. I'm just taking one direction. It's just I'm rolling mostly on turns and flops. And even that, a lot of the times I'm not. So, yeah. This might be a little bit too thin. This one is interesting with the King 7. This might be a mistake as check, cause probably, I don't know. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, bro? The bluffing. I'm bluffing. So yeah, I'm not like rolling. Oh, I should call this 20% of the time or something like. Nah, I'm pure calling or pure folding like 95% of the time. I would say even 100% of the time, to be quite honest. But some of the actions, for example here I would check raise and check call sometimes. But it's just habit, just to not take, like, and I will explain why. Let me just play the hand. The thing is that if you don't do that, your natural tendencies will lean towards always calling probably, or always raising, right? And that's obviously pretty bad if you think about it, right? So it's not even to be GTO, it's just to counteract my natural tendencies or my mood, for example, for the day, you know what I mean? Because then it's like the players who are taking notes and seeing what you're doing, they will adjust based on those reads that they have. But if you are like rolling, you will not let those natural tendencies of yours dictate your game, right? That's kind of what that's kind of why I do that. Not sure if it makes sense. Yeah, I will still bluff this one. Out of position, we should bet a lot. Yeah, nice hand. Yeah, going to check. Going going for the up pot because now I'm repping like a 10 or a weak ace. So my range doesn't really support very big sizings like overbets or something. So, but yeah, I think I kinda explained why. But it's kind of a mechanism to not. Is this a call? I don't think so. Going to call here because this guy's in the big blind. Very rare that I do these kinds of plays. For example, here I would not bet every time this end. %, I will raise it. This might be a little bit to lose, especially without the backdoor flush. I guess it's fine. Spicy? What, the ace king? Yeah. I mean, I do think he's full of shit there. So, I don't think it's too spicy. Because I was very confident on my read there. Very confident. Not sure if I explained well, never good. Yeah. Yeah, this is like quite close. It's not actually the bottom. We have lower, but I will overbluff here. Going to X spot here, even though this is kind of weird. What? He folded? Oh, he called. Oh, that was... This kinda sucks because the guy's short. I will actually check back because he's short. Yeah, I'm not bluffing. Need to call one. Interesting take, yeah. I mean, to me at least it makes sense. That's kind of why I use an RNG. It's like, imagine taking a note that the guy... Imagine taking a note of a guy that you think is double barreling the turn too much because you saw a hand, but he's actually rolling, right? Now I just took a note that is based on erroneous information, on wrong information, so... But when you roll, it protects you against that, right? Never heard this before? Something you thought about yourself? I don't think I don't think I heard it also, but I think that like that's kind of what a lot of players mean. I might be wrong. I don't know, man. Like these are my thoughts. I might be wrong for sure. So Like, take it as a grain of salt, obviously. I don't think this is a bluff. But I do think this one is a bluff. This is like the bottom of our range. And this one will triple after we overbet the flop. What a shitty river, man. Really? I mean, I have to call for the shop, I guess. Yeah, I will just shove this one. I think we have a massive amount of fold equity, so just shoving. Blocking 2 pairs and straights. And if he calls like the ace tens, I mean, he's burning money against the pool and against me also, so. Yeah, like, take it as a grain of salt, bro. Just like my thoughts about the situation. I might be wrong, obviously. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and that's why I particularly roll. Obviously, I know, like, the aspect is actually, like, the solver also mixes, because it wants to have every hand in every line, every sizing, right, that it picks. It's kind of the same thing, but different reasons. Shit, I don't know. I will just fold. I will not put myself in that spot. I'll check raise this one sometimes. I think it's fine. Now we obviously check. That's the real spice though, when you make a read and they bluff and rebluff. I was not like bluffing. It's like kinda, I don't know, denying equity. I just don't like check calling there in such a like a dynamic board. I think it's just like, I don't know how much, after they bet that sizing, how much are they going to bluff the river realistically, and also like we're just calling to give him free equity, I guess. Because if he never bluffs the river, let's say, or let's hypothetically, obviously this is not true, he will bluff still sometimes, I guess, but if he bluffs very little on the river, it doesn't really make sense to call, right? To just call and give him free equity. And he might actually fold some pairs there. I would say that's not impossible, but he has some pair that's playing bad, and then when I shove he just folds. I don't know, might be too optimistic. This is probably just a fold on the flop, to be quite honest. Yeah, just folding there. That's small, I guess we get the call. And yeah, I will bluff still this one. Oh, nice. Fuck you. Oh boy. We are in trouble, guys. Oh, we check, so we are not in trouble anymore. Just going to overbet. We have the nuts. We overbet. That's how we play. Very high frequency check here. Going to bet 20%. Calling here. Jack against the recreational, and well, too many bluffs, I guess. I will end up calling. Very easy to find a bluff. Oh, nice by him, but nice value bet. Check call. Going to raise here. Yeah, we can't fold here. Do we shove though? For the 20 BB left. Oh my god, this is such an unlucky situation, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I think I will shove for the rest against the recreational. 20 BB, yeah, whatever. It's whatever. This is very unlucky. Oh man, so unlucky there, to be quite fair. That's very unlucky. Motherfucker, cold calls, force. Spinks it off against my 2-pair. What? Fold. That's very, very unlucky. Fucking well. In these positions we just shove, peer, calling the jacks. Well, that's unlucky for him. Well, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen, guys? Close, but not enough. Calling the jacks. Very nice turn. We have the Nutarellas. Going to block. Very high frequency block on this turn. We don't bet bigger. Just block or check. Wow, he actually shoves. Guess we call. Queens. Give me the queens, bro. One time. Queen jack. Yeah, I don't think that's a check shove. Might be. I don't know. Might be. Might be. Check. Ooh, that's spicy. Oh my god. Imagine queen turn. Yeah, now we're running good. Call jack. Call a jack, bro. Come on. Really? Okay. So, yeah, it seems like we're up quite a bit, I would say. What do you reckon, Exodus? Bro, but without looking, right? I mean, come on. How much are we up? What a shitty river. This one just goes for the triple, I think. Yeah, I think I fold here. I don't know. This is SIP great to call. Why can't I Why is it not working? God damn it, bro. Yeah, I will just shove this one. Really? Come on, bro. I've taken a Valium and zoning out to some of these Middle Eastern. That was funny. Wait until you hear this one. That shit will put you to sleep in 2 seconds, bro. I need to check those stands. I do think that's a bluff, but I need to make sure that I'm not fucking up there. Oops, that's a 3-bet misclick. Check. Yeah, that's a fucking bad river, man. Thing is that 8 is too much. It's too high up for me to bluff this one. He actually has 6s, which should bluff almost always, I think. Like, it's the bottom of his range there, for sure. Yeah, I think 6s should bluff. Is this a call? I have no clue. Guys, I think that's it. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I stream almost 3 in the morning, so I will stop and check results. And tomorrow we'll be back. Trying to play like... Trying to play very concentrated for the last few sessions to try to eke out... Eke out? Is that a thing? Is that a thing in English? Not sure. Let's try to get a nice win rate at the end of the challenge. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I will check one end, which is the 10s. I want to make sure that I'm not fucking up that spot. Maybe I am. So again, for the people who are new to this, I started this challenge with $100. This challenge is not a bankroll challenge, exclamation mark challenge to understand. But just for the people who are new. I mean, I started this with $100 and now we have this amount on GG. I'm also up a little bit in the challenge on PokerStars, but yeah, most of the challenge was played on GG. So yeah, let's see how much we are up in total today. In the morning we lost a little bit less than 2 buy-ins. So let's see if we manage to get something out of this. So let's check this out, the results. They Okay, it seems like we were up quite a lot, but I punted off with the tens, which I will see if it was a punt. A lot of errors. I'm not sure what the hell this is, to be honest. Let's try again. I'm not sure why these errors happen sometimes. Went to a temple today to pray for some good. My idiot friend banged the bunks so hard and we got kicked out. Bro, be careful. Isn't that super illegal in Vietnam or something? I don't know. Now I have a 50 bucks. Yeah, the gods are mad, bro. So yeah, we managed to get some nice juicers today. Wait, it was 180, so some of the like, I don't know, guys, why the errors keep happening, but yeah, I guess it's kind of correct anyways. It won't make a very big difference, I would say. Yeah, some errors, I don't know, guys. Anyways, we ended up 240 up today. Sorry, you can see I'm always fucking up here. This is the entire challenge. We are winning at, so less than 8k ends left, and we are winning at 3.19 on 15L. So yeah, less than 8k ends left, guys. I think I'll, for sure on Saturday I will finish this. So we have to make 4k ends in 2 days. Like 4k ends in like each day from tomorrow. So yeah, it's the challenge. We are up, and that's the most important thing. Now, oops, I closed. I didn't want to close. So start at $100 and that's it. That's kind of it. Now let's see the 10s end, because that one is really, I'm in doubt. So let me just see this. Guys, one thing you can do if you want to help the stream, I will use GTO Wizard now, and if you want to help the stream, go ahead and sign up to GTO Wizard to get better and also get 10% discount on your first purchase. So yeah, I mean, you help me, you help monetize the stream so that I can keep streaming. And that's it. Let's check this 10's end, where we lost quite a bit. So this guy opens under the gun. I 3-bet cut off, which is obviously standard. Flop comes ace, king, jack. We should be betting very frequently here with range, obviously. I'll actually AI solve this one very fast. Yeah, let's do this. So I use 25 here, which I think is fine. It uses 40. We won't lose anything if we use 25, our EV. Well, we actually lose some EV. This is kind of very interesting. Sport is so good for us that just reducing our sizing actually loses a lot of EV, which is interesting. Anyways. 3, I do think that the 10s with the 10 of diamonds will barrel. Yeah, you can see 10 of diamonds. I should change this because on the flop it's 1650 and our stack is actually 128. So I actually fucked up here because I should have, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I should have overbet the turn very likely and I should have bet bigger. Anyways, let's do it how I did it. Yeah, I should have pot the turn. Yeah, that's sad. Anyways. Let's see. Yeah, you can see 10 of diamonds definitely barrels. Anyways, I went something like 75. Which is obviously a mistake because we need to stop putting a lot of money in. Anyways. Call. River comes the 9 of clubs. And it's actually a mistake. Yeah, we should bluff and like Jack 10, but not the 10s. Makes sense. Obviously Jack 10 is much better to bluff. The reason is that we block Jacks and Ace Jack, right? But mainly Jacks. So we should bluff that one, and yeah. Yeah, kinda lame, man, that I fucked this one up. Yeah, Queen Jack and Jack 10 are the main bluffs to shove. It makes sense, right? Blocking the Jack is very important, as we noticed, because he has Jacks, right? So yeah, I fucked it up. Let me see if we actually were like 100 bigs deep. Just check that out, because that might change a little bit. I really thought this would be a bluff. 3 of spades. Yeah, 10's double barrel. Goes this sizing. Do we shove the river though? Let's imagine. Yeah, it just doesn't. Well, 10 of hearts is bad. Yeah, Jack 10 and Queen Jack, so I misinterpreted this spot quite a lot. So I punted off. So that's a mistake. Yeah, blocking the pair is definitely important there. God damn it. I knew that some of these ends would have to bluff. I just thought that 10s would be the bluff, but it isn't. So we have to have like a blocker to the jacks and mainly the ace jack, which will be like the main calls, jacks and ace jack basically. So yeah, I fucked up. Very annoying. Anyways, we live and learn. Oh damn, we're going to be battling 100 pulls soon? I don't think so, bro. This is just what I call the 10x challenge, which is from 5NL to 50NL. So yeah, I don't know, it depends a lot. I have to do the math. If I get the streamer tag and all of that, I have to do that math. How much EV I would gain with that, how much it would result in terms of rakeback and hourly and all of that. So I really need to check that out. If the deal is very good and I can get a nice like hourly with that, I would probably grind these games all year next year actually. But I need to check that. I would actually grind 200 probably. Probably go first to the 100 and then 200. Yeah guys, that's it. Tomorrow I'm back in the morning, as always, to grind the happy hour. And then And then in the afternoon, we will try to finish this challenge strong. Play as concentrated as possible, obviously. By the way, Mr. Exodus, here is my red line. I will not show for everything, but here's my red line for today. So yeah. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow I'll be back. GG. Sign up through... sign up. Join the Discord, !Discord, join my YouTube, guys. After this challenge, I'll be doing a nice YouTube video for the people who are trying to move up and becoming better and becoming professionals in poker and all of that. Explaining everything about this challenge and how it went, all the math, my advice,